Good morning, world of readers. I am Book Dragon Erin, and I would like to welcome you all back to my booktube channel, where today I am feeling a little bit sad because I finished reading the entire Kephart College series, and that series was so good that now I am in a book depression and don't even have the energy to read anything else today. So for the rest of the day, I'm just going to be sitting back in front of the TV with a cup of coffee watching Dr. Phil or something. Today's review is on The Guard by Cassie Mint. It is a fictional contemporary romance novel with an age gap theme between an older man and a younger woman. As I said before, this is book 4 in the Kephart College series, and in the series we have The Shrink, The Coach, The Tutor, and The Guard. Readers who read this book also enjoyed A Baby for the Boss by Jessa Kane, Her Prison Pen Pal by Danny Wyatt, and Stalk Her Hard by Hope Ford. As far as the plot goes, I'm limping home at night, barefoot with a busted ankle. Then a white knight sweeps me off my feet. He's burly, bearded, and sweeter than sugar. He's nearly twice my age, too. No one understands why I'm so obsessed with the campus security guard, but they don't see it, and they don't see him. Well, it's their loss because I know he's the perfect man. I don't care if my mom wants me to date some rich jerk, because my heart has already been spoken for. Now I just need to convince him that I mean it. Buckle up, Mr. Security Guard, because you are all I want in this world. I find that so beautiful and so rare in a love story. I don't know, there's just such personality to this book that I was so drawn to. And as far as my thoughts go, which I already sort of got into, I loved this book, and I also disliked this book. Hear me out. I loved this book because it's another fantastic age gap Cassie Mint love story with the personality I have been dying for many books at this point, and this one is just so unique. I love it. And I disliked this book because it was the end of the Kephart College series, and I have no more Kephart College novels to read, so what the heck am I going to read next? Out of all the couples in the Kephart College series, I loved Alyssa and Brick the most. Alyssa was the humble rich girl who remained true to herself and confronted her mom about constantly trying to set her up with good boys from good families. That was total bull in itself because these rich boys were partiers, drinkers, druggies, and they didn't care at all about Alyssa, and all Alyssa's mom wanted was a good rich boy for her beautiful rich daughter, and she never gave a thought to what Alyssa wanted, which was Brick. And then I also really liked Brick because he was the gentle giant, and he never thought Alyssa would fall for a guy like him, which I actually think is really sweet. I also thought that Alyssa's innocence was absolutely adorable. Not just her purity, but because Brick was asking her, "Are you crying?" And she said, "No, I'm not crying," and she was crying. And she's like, no, I'm not crying, I swear, these are just like raindrops or whatever. I just found that so cute, and I just wanted to crawl right into the book and hug Alyssa and say, hey, everything's gonna be okay. This is a Cassie Mint novel. Happily ever afters are pretty much guaranteed. I get that Alyssa was trying to keep herself together, which was perfectly valid, but her emotional reaction to supposedly upsetting Brick was so wholesome and really quite cute. The one part in this book that had me literally crying was when Brick turned all stony when his friend mentioned to him that Alyssa's mom set her up on a date with another guy. Brick was crushed, heartbroken, and said, okay, have fun. And Alyssa left, heartbroken as well from the misunderstanding, and it was Brick's friend who later said, "You idiots! Brick, Alyssa is head over heels in love with you, not the guy her mom set her up on a date with. Now, do the smart thing and go after Alyssa. Seriously, get out of this chair, get out of this security office, go find your girl." And I loved that. And when Brick went to mend his and Alyssa's broken hearts, admitting that he was just as much in love with her as she was with him, my own heart soared and I wound up crying even more because this book, again, has personality, has the ability to make me emotional, and I do not typically cry where books are concerned. And there's also no shame in admitting that some books can make you cry. Also, when it comes to epilogues, again, Alyssa and Brick's epilogue was the best by leaps and bounds and seemed so realistic. Alyssa and Brick got married. Alyssa worked in the art history field, and Brick had his own woodworking shop. Alyssa and Brick went through fertility issues and started the adoption process. Then they later found out that Alyssa was pregnant, and they still planned on going through with the adoption process because their baby deserves a sibling after all. The epilogue, to me, seemed the most realistic when it comes to fictional endings, and fertility issues are a real problem for some couples in real life. Personally, I don't know if I can have babies, but adoption has always been in the back of my mind. Amazon rates this book 4.4 out of 5 stars. BookBub.com rates this book 4.2 out of 5 stars. Goodreads rates this book 4.1 out of 5 stars. And my rating, 10 out of 5 stars. Since that is not an option on Goodreads or Amazon, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, but that's okay too. Now, as far as my review, well, I've done it. I have finished a beautiful age gap romance series, and now I have no clue what to read next. This novel was, by far, my absolute favorite in the Kephart College series. I want more than just an epilogue for Alyssa and Brick in particular, and I want a whole series based off of the epilogues and ever afters for each of these couples in the Kephart College series. Now, I'm going to definitely read every single book by Cassie Mint because I can't live without not knowing everything she's ever written, so I'm going to pursue that. Read every single book Cassie Mint has ever written, pre-order every book that she has yet to be published, and call it a day. Anyway, that is all for today, so if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button to show some support, subscribe to my booktube channel to get more videos like this, turn on those notifications to be notified when I upload brand new videos every single Sunday. Keep on reading and have a great day, everyone!